The cameras were rolling, the lights were hot, and the audience sat on the edge of their seats. It was supposed to be just another lively, spirited debate on national television, but no one could have predicted what would unfold that night. The stage was filled with powerful personalities, people accustomed to the spotlight, used to having their voices dominate a conversation. Among them was Oprah Winfrey, one of the most influential media icons in the world, and Senator John Kennedy, known for his sharp wit, Southern charm, and unapologetic honesty. The discussion began with laughter and applause, but tension soon crept into the air like a storm waiting to break. Oprah, leaning forward with that trademark poise, glanced at Kennedy and smirked. Then, with a voice that carried both confidence and condescension, she said, "John, I have to be honest, you're a joke. Your way of talking, your one-liners, they're entertaining, sure, but people don't take you seriously. Not in Washington, not here, not anywhere. You're more of a comedian than a leader." The audience gasped. Some laughed awkwardly. Others clapped, sensing drama. Oprah's words landed like a punch to the gut. Kennedy paused, his expression unreadable, his eyes scanning the crowd. He didn't interrupt. He didn't fire back immediately. He let the silence hang heavy in the air, and in that silence, everyone leaned closer, waiting for the senator's reply. Finally, with a calm and steady voice, Kennedy began. "Ma'am, I appreciate your honesty. Truly, I do. But let me tell you something I learned growing up in Louisiana. Folks may laugh at you, they may underestimate you, they may even call you a joke. But at the end of the day, it's not about who laughs, it's about who stands when the storm comes." The room went quiet. Kennedy's voice deepened, carrying a weight of sincerity that made the audience lean forward even more. "I've been called worse than a joke. I've been told I wasn't smart enough, polished enough, or smooth enough. But you see, I wasn't raised to impress the fancy folks in Washington or the Hollywood stage. I was raised to speak for the people who can't afford the microphone. The farmers. The veterans. The single moms working 2 jobs. The small business owners who pay their taxes and still lie awake at night wondering how they'll make it to next month. They don't care if I sound funny, they care if I fight for them." A murmur ran through the crowd. Faces shifted. Even Oprah, usually unshakable, tilted her head slightly, caught off guard. Kennedy pressed on, his tone steady, deliberate. "You call me a joke? Maybe I am. Maybe my words sound like country humor. But humor has a way of cutting through the noise, doesn't it? When I tell a story, people listen not because I'm clever, but because it's real. And sometimes the truth hurts more than any insult." He paused, his eyes locking with Oprah's. "So if being called a joke is the price I pay for standing up for ordinary Americans, T.